The year was 1945. It was a time when the world was changing forever, right before the United States dropped the atomic bomb on the city of Hiroshima, Japan. The philosopher Debasish Mridha once wisely said, "Do not rush. Slow down and enjoy the beauty of life." This is a story about how those exact words became the line between life and death. A father and son lived by farming on a small piece of land in the countryside. Every month, they drove their ox cart to the nearby city to sell the vegetables and fruits they grew. Aside from sharing the same blood and the same roof, the two had almost nothing in common. The father was always calm in every situation, while the son was always in a rush. One early morning, they woke up and loaded their goods onto the ox cart to begin their familiar long journey. The son calculated that if they traveled faster and didn't stop to rest overnight, they would reach the market by early the next morning. So he kept using the whip to urge the ox to walk faster. "Take it easy, son," the father said. "Taking it slow will help you live longer. But if we get to the market earlier than the others, we will have a chance to sell our goods at a higher price," the son protested. The father didn't reply. He just pulled his hat down over his face and took a nap. Seeing this, the son got even more annoyed and tried to push the ox to go even faster. 4 hours later, they passed a small house. The father woke up, smiled, and said, "We are at your uncle's house. Let's stop by and say hello to him." "But father, we are almost an hour late already," the son grumbled. "Being a few minutes late won't hurt, son. He is our family and we rarely get to see each other," the father replied slowly. Then they stopped and visited the house. The young man became more anxious and angry seeing his father and uncle chatting and laughing continuously. Almost an hour later, they said goodbye to the uncle and continued their journey. This time, it was the father's turn to hold the reins. When they reached a crossroads, the father turned the cart to the right. "The road on the left is shorter, father," the son said. "I know, but the road on the right has more beautiful scenery. Don't you value time?" The young man lost his patience. "Oh, I value time very much. That is exactly why I want to look at the beautiful scenery and fully enjoy every single second." The road the father chose had many curves, passing through lush green meadows filled with wildflowers and a cool, clear stream running along it. However, the son missed the chance to see that beautiful scenery because he kept sitting restlessly in the cart, feeling nervous and extremely worried about being late to the market. He didn't even know that the sunset that day was truly beautiful. When night fell, they arrived at a place that looked like a giant garden full of colors and scents. The father took a deep, refreshing breath of the captivating floral scent, listened to the babbling stream and stopped the cart. "We will sleep here tonight," he said. "From now on, I will never travel with you again." "You don't care about making money, you only care about looking at flowers," the son said angrily. "Why shouldn't I look at flowers? Didn't you always say that flowers are the most beautiful things in the world?" A few minutes later, the father fell asleep, while the son tossed and turned, looking up at the night sky, wishing for the night to pass quickly. The night felt endless and he didn't sleep a wink. Before the sun even rose, the young man hurriedly woke his father up. They hit the road again. After traveling for about a mile, they happened to meet a farmer trying to pull his cart out of a mud puddle. "We should stop and give him a hand," the old father whispered. "And lose more time?" the young man said, looking like he was about to explode with anger. "Don't be so bitter, son. Maybe someday you will be the one stuck in the mud. We should help others in times of need. Don't forget that, son." The son turned away, his heart filled with extreme anger. By the time they helped the other farmer pull his cart out of the mud, it was almost 8 in the morning. Suddenly, a massive blinding flash of light split the sky in half, followed by a terrifying explosion. Far away over the hill, the sky suddenly turned pitch black. "There must be a huge thunderstorm in the city," the father guessed. "If you hadn't been so sluggish, we probably would have sold almost all of our goods by now," the son muttered. "Stay calm, son. Taking it slow will help you live longer and enjoy life more fully," the father gently advised. When the two of them reached the hill where they could see the entire panoramic view of the city, it was late afternoon. They stopped and stared for a long time down at the city below. Neither of them said a word. Finally, the young man placed his hand on his father's shoulder and said, "Now I understand what you meant." They turned their cart around and headed back home, driving far away from the Japanese city named Hiroshima.